I've called to check on him. Their anniversary, I called him.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show.
She took off the word wife on her Instagram bio.
I probably personally would not have taken wife off because that would show my cards.
I'm also moving on.
Let me see if PK has husband.
Oh! Is this Kyle's way of getting back at Mo, being at the concert?
You know,
I mean, I wouldn't blame her. I feel like it's a tit for tat.
You know what people say, you say you don't want it, but then you're standing there.
I'm just like, I see you.
She said that was very sweet of you.
Okay. I know. There she goes.
I don't get mad at Kathy.
No, because we're too busy sucking up.
The Kathy thing is just Kathy being Kathy, but I was mad at my mom.
congratulations on your first fashion show.
You did it.
If this woman starts coming after me and my business, we're gonna have some problems.
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts now.
When you've been a wife for so many years, that was like my whole identity, really. Like, I'm a wife and I'm a mom. And even though Mo and I were not together anymore, I just had a hard time just like deleting that, you know, from my bio. I know that sounds like a silly thing. I think after seeing those photos, I was like, I need to just like get the ball moving here. He took off husband and father off his bio and just put CEO of the agency. Why am I gonna have that on there still if he's, after seeing that, I feel stupid to have that on there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still gone?
That's the.
I don't have my phone with me.
I have mine. It's still gone. It's mom, actor, author, producer, animal lover, and RHOBH.
Animal
And
lover, that's
CAA.
like Mauricio, right? No?
Oh.
My first thought was Kyle removed wife after the picture surfaced.
Because she was embarrassed.
Yeah, and it probably felt like, you know what, this is appropriate.
I probably personally would not have taken wife off because that would show my cards. And I would not want him to know that I'm really thinking about, like, I'm just so busy. It's like once I unfollow you, that's why I don't unfollow people if you have a disagreement, because why give them that attention?
Mo would never have noticed if I had taken off wife or Umansky unless it was written about in the tabloid. So, you know, I knew that in me doing that, people would talk about it because everything is being looked at through a magnifying glass. So I thought, well, this is not just a little step. I know that people are going to talk about it, so it's actually a bigger step because it's also letting people know I'm also moving on.
It makes me think, do I have wife on my...
Do you have it?
I don't know.
What does your Instagram bio say?
I don't know.
Where's your phone?
Curious.
To me, that was
A betrayal.
that was the line in the sand of I've moved on.
Yeah, I think she
Look
is
at me.
still like clinging, like we might work it out and we're
Right.
having a temporary situation. And I think that
But
was
she's
kind
the
of
one
like
that asked for the separation, right?
yeah, but you know,
Wasn't she?
marriages
I don't know.
dissolution of
remember
marriage
now.
is like the, you know, it's we all know it's the hardest thing
Yeah,
in
it's
the
hard.
whole world. It's like
And listen, seeing those pictures with Mo, I would have absolutely, absolutely taken wife off my Instagram, and I would have changed the locks.
My therapist, when I was in separation, she told me to change the locks. It took me years to do it. She was like, you need to change the locks.
that's
He
very good
cannot
advice.
just walk into your house anymore.
It's not his house. He
And
can't
that's
have the
what I said
advantages of marriage,
At
even
Chuck
though
E. Cheese, there are no boundaries. You don't have boundaries with that yet.
I mean, we really moved slow for this whole thing, that's for sure.
I think that you're giving her very good advice.
I said, go talk to every mean lawyer in Beverly Hills so he can't hire them. Because once you talk to him, they can't hire him.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Maybe I did.
What does it say?
It just says mama to Jagger and Phoenix.
Ooh, it doesn't say wife
Damn.
to PK?
Did it ever?
Girl?
I don't know.
How do you not know that?
I don't know.
Oh
It's like
my
my mind has
God.
got like, but if I would have taken it off,
You'd have had to make a decision to take it off.
exactly. Let me see if PK has husband.
Oh,
Wow,
what does it say?
that's it. It just says PK.
Well,
That's
it
literally
didn't even say father.
nothing. It literally just says PK.
He is just PK. Now that
PK.
is a lesson within itself.
Really?
That man is about himself.
I didn't want to get up to go get her and walk on the catwalk. So I was like, there she goes. There's my sister.
Okay, go.
Go. She said that was very sweet of you.
Okay, hi, how are you? Kathy!
I don't know what to tell you. I can't control this woman.
She said that she went in to make a joke with Sutton, something about, something with me.
Oh my gosh. She was going back to do a practical joke to tell Sutton that Dorit wanted to make the announcements for the fashion show because she's the fashionista.
Sutton,
Yeah?
did you need Dorit? She would happy to introduce and like she
No,
can
no,
do all
no.
the narrating.
No, we're not narrating. We're not
The
doing
show?
that.
Okay.
It's like a real fashion show.
Which I would have believed because I remember her thinking she saved my fashion show.
And I'm just thinking, I've got to save Kyle's fashion show from Kyle.
Were you mad at Kathy? Did you think she
No.
was gonna mess it up?
No, I wasn't mad at her at all. It was more like, why are you back here? But no, I don't get mad at Kathy. But
No, because we're too busy sucking up.
Avi should have walked her to her seat.
Where was Avi? Backstage?
I don't know where he was.
Avi.
Well, what had happened was I was running a little late. So when I came into the building, they had a little red carpet. And the worst thing in the world is when someone is introducing you to somebody. It was Erika's mother, and I had never met her before. And you're saying hi, and then a press person comes over and says, you have to come here and take the pictures quickly because they're leaving and da. So I had gone back, first of all, to Sutton to see if there was anything I could do. And because I didn't know that they would be so organized. I figured we're going to sit here like most fashion shows and it's going to be 20 or 30 minutes. She said, no, I got it, and she seemed fine, but I still thought we'd have a few minutes. So as I'm walking out, Erika's mother was sitting right there. And so I said, hi, how are you? And treat her with respect. And that show started and somebody said, sit down, sit down. And so I was shocked that they came out so quick.
The Kathy thing is just Kathy being Kathy, but I was mad at my mom. Of course, my mom. That's my mom. No, and I'm very critical of my mom a lot, but that, like, I give shows. My mom's been to a million shows. Like, don't with people's shows. I don't know.
I don't know what Kathy was doing. I really don't. But I think Kathy is generally unaware of what else is going on around her, and she's living in her own world.
I think that's really funny that you actually think that, because I think that's what she wants people to think.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think so? You think she did that on purpose?
Kathy
You think
is
she
not
was standing?
oblivious.
You think she was standing on the runway on purpose when the
No,
show started?
No.
Oh,
I just think overall, Kathy is not
that she's
an oblivious person.
Really?
Not at
Huh.
all.
Interesting.
Not at all. She's very shrewd. She's very clever.
I'm surprised Dorit said that.
She must not want to be invited to the Christmas party next year.
She
Was
doesn't
she
want to
invited
pose
this
in
year?
pajamas in front of her Christmas
I don't
tree.
know. I didn't go. Kathy has like 3 or 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Kyle-
Kathy had
Kyle
150
and
parties.
Erika went. I don't think Dorit went, yeah.
Oh,
I don't
Erika
know.
went?
No,
Was
but
she
very,
sucking up?
Very, very, very briefly. They went very briefly because they were gone by the time I was there sucking up. I find this narrative hysterical that Kathy is the big boss of Beverly Hills.
right.
And everybody like genuflex in front of Kathy because they want to get invited to her parties.
I think she had 150 of them this year, and I didn't go to one.
She has
She had
so
a
many
bunch.
parties.
I don't understand it, but God bless.
Oh my God, I got some new decor.
Look at all of this glamour this
Look
morning.
at all this glamour.
Look at this all cleaned up and glorious.
And I cannot thank you enough. We knew we wanted to do some renovations, but we're on a budget, okay? And I have no problem saying that because I've lived many years not on a budget. Well, yes, it was a budget, it was bigger. So now it's smaller, but that's okay because it's all mine. I looked online at several designers. Martin's style spoke to me, and there was no chance that this man was going to do this. Like, zero chance. Reached out, and the answer was yes, and I was blown away. I still kind of am. First off, Martin's client list is like you know, great. There's Cher,
iPhones only.
there's Madonna, there's Pink, there was, I think it might have been Pink's house, but it was everybody in between, and then Erika's little tiny Erika's little tiny house.
I loved him from $1 Million Decorators.
I'm known as the designer to the stars, and my world is pretty extraordinary.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He had a tagline, decorating
is
is
totally delicious.
We met, we vibed, and then the next thing you know, we're shopping. Not only is he talented, but he's a fun, cool guy.
We're just gonna cleanse the space. It's gonna give us a cleansed spirit.
And I love what we
It
did.
seemed like your project was moving really fast,
It
which I
really
really
was,
love
but
and
I'm one of
appreciate.
the, but I have to be honest with you. I'm one of these people that like, I will say this, give me 3 options. I'm gonna tell, first off, I'm very direct in what I like. I want this. I'm feeling this. The home is
I'm all
Spanish
over this.
1920s. We're in Hancock Park. I feel like this needs to happen. Yes, I agree. Great. Show me what you got. Showed me, and I said, yes, yes, yes. Can I have an option on this particular thing? Boom, option, done. And that's how it went. And we just knocked this house out, and it was great.
I want to copy your entry, the halls going down. The
Yeah, the black and white.
Yeah.
And I still have to put my black and white photography up. That's one thing that didn't happen. I need to finish it.
Your house inspired me, and then Bose's, all her color in her home, the wallpaper and everything. I'm
Bose's
adding more
wallpaper
things
is
like that to my
very
house, too.
special.
It's so great.
It's
I
really
love
cool.
it.
Thank you, Martin. I love my home. It's amazing.